Hi, so these are the ingredients. So we've got the pork shoulder here, it's a 10-pounder, coriander, juniper berries, pepper, and coarse salt, sugar. Now coarse salt because the finer salt is siliconized, so you don't want to use that for preparing the meat and getting it ready for the Big Easy. Here's the coffee grinder with the pepper and the juniper berries in there. So 3 tablespoons of the juniper berries and a 1/4 cup of peppercorns. And I'm just going to do this up in the coffee grinder. I already have ground up coriander, which I've done, so we'll leave that. Okay, just grind it up. There's the pepper and the juniper berries ground up in the coffee mill. And now 1 tablespoon of coriander. Then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of salt and sugar, about 1/3 cup of sugar. Mix this all together and put it on the pork. Mix it all together. And then I'm going to be cutting a diamond pattern into the skin of this pork because you want to get this spice below the skin and onto the meat, right? So that's what we're going to do. And then I'm going to wrap it up tight in saran wrap, let it sit in the fridge, and it'll be ready to go into the Big Easy tomorrow for Thanksgiving. I've cut the diamond pattern into the skin. I had to resharpen my knives a couple of times. You need a really sharp knife to do this, and you just get right in there and make sure you've scored it. And now I'm rubbing the spice in there, so it's like a super duper massage. You want to get it below the skin and into the cuts. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'll be doing the other side as well. Okay, so it sat in the fridge for a day. There's the skin, diamond shaped. I added some garlic on top and rosemary. So I put it on top so it doesn't burn, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, and I put it bone down, and in a few minutes I'll be putting it into the preheated Big Easy. Set on high. Temperature is not too cold. And the time is 11:30. 2.5 hours. And the dogs are supervising. Right, Emmy? Does it smell good? Yeah. So we're halfway through the cooking time. This is a 10-pound shoulder. And I calculated that it might take about 5 hours, but I will check the temperature on it. It smells good. But the garlic burnt. Kind of caramelized on top. That's okay. This is what's left. It is juicy and delicious. So thumbs up for this recipe. And it was a 10-pound shoulder roast. It did take 5.5 hours. I did cook it to 160 degrees. Yum yum. Side pickles, cranberry sauce, and green mustard were the sides for this pork. And I made sweet potatoes, scalloped potatoes, and squash vegetables that were roasted. Really good. Mm-hmm. Yum, yum. Loved by everyone. There's not much left.